Hey guys, welcome back to Dr. Soybean's Let's Play of Star Wars for the NES. And as promised, I got back to the part right after the spikes that I failed at last time. So we're going to continue from there and hopefully escape the Death Star. We're actually pretty close to the end, but there's a very tricky part coming up. Okay, I'm actually going to switch to Han, just so I have somebody with full life. Okay, so far, perfect. Okay, let's switch to Leia. Again, just so we have full health. Alright, and we've escaped the Death Star, and now we come to a stage where we have to blast TIE fighters that are chasing us, pretty much just like in the movie. And this is, in my opinion, the hardest stage in the entire game, so you might see my commentary slow down a little bit here. Now, there's conflicting reports online about what exactly you're trying to accomplish here. Some say it's basically just waiting out a time limit. Others say that there's a certain amount of TIE fighters that you have to destroy. I don't know which one is true. I basically just try my best to survive and destroy as many TIE fighters as I can in the process. Okay. I'm not doing horrible right now, but also not doing great. See, when the shots are far away, it's pretty easy to line up your blaster to get them, but sometimes they fire them from a closer range, and that can be pretty tricky. Come on, come on. Ah, fuck me. And just like that, they took me out. So let's have another go at this. It's also slightly confusing because the crosshairs aren't really that accurate. Your blasts kind of go actually slightly below where the crosshairs are. I don't know why they did it like that. If I can make it through this stage, for the rest of the game it's pretty much smooth sailing. We just have two more space shooter stages after this one. But compared to this one, they're a cakewalk. You fucker. Yes, did it. Did it on the second try. Okay, guys. So we're heading into the home stretch here. It's time for the final assault on the Death Star, and there's 2 sections to this last part of the game. There you see R2 being lowered in. Now this is why it's important to get R2, because in this section of the game you see the green lines at the top of my console there. That represents my shields. And you'll notice here, as I take damage, R2 actually slowly regenerates your shields. And with this one, there's kind of a trick to it. As you can see, I'm constantly just moving towards the upper right. And if you stay in this upper right area, you stand a lot better chance of surviving this. So they really put a lot of variety into this game, not only in the different stages, but in the different styles of space shooter stages. Like this is the third one. We had, you know, dodging the asteroids in kind of a first-person view. Then we had that last one where we weren't controlling the ship. The ship was stationary. We're just controlling the lasers. Now we have this one, a first-person view, where we're controlling both the ship and the lasers. And then after this one, you'll see for the final trench run, it's a completely different style again. And again, like the last stage, there's conflicting information online as to what you're doing here. Whether you're simply surviving for a set period of time, or whether there's a certain number of TIE fighters that you have to destroy. Nobody can seem to agree upon what's the case, so... Again, I usually simply survive and destroy as many TIEs as I can. Okay, so I've taken 2 hits so far, as you can see in the green bar there. And relatively soon, you should see one of them regenerate, because I got R2. Well, no, there's 3 gone. But still, I'm doing pretty well here. Relatively confident that you're not going to see any deaths on this stage. You might see 1 or 2 on the final trench run. But this part I can usually get through without dying, and I actually think we're done. Yes. Okay guys, so here we are on the very last stage, the final trench run of the Death Star. And this part can be a little tricky. I usually don't have as much trouble with it as I did with the escape from the Death Star part, but you might see a couple of deaths here. Okay, so far so good. And we did it. Destroyed the Death Star and saved the galaxy. So we'll just enjoy the little ending theme here. No Chewbacca, which is weird. Chewbacca got shafted in this game. Other than 1 reference in dialogue, he's not in the game at all. Also, oddly for a Star Wars game, Darth Vader is not in the game at all. But other than that, pretty faithful. And we'll just see where it shows the percent completion, which should be 100% since I'm pretty sure I did everything. Final percent complete, 100. Alright guys, well thanks for watching my very first Let's Play. There's going to be a lot more to come here in the future. So if you enjoyed it, please subscribe. Check out some of the other content we have on the Neon Nightcast channel as well. We do a weekly podcast on anything pop culture. We do fan fiction readings. Now I do Let's Plays, and there's going to be lots more content coming in the future. So please subscribe if you enjoyed, like, comment on the video, and thanks for watching. See you next time.